In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an F.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He's on the move. He calls his own number again. Give him 32 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Working inside the red zone. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. This finds Smith. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This ball's cut by Bowers. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. On 4th down, Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about it. You can do math. 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 19. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Chargers take possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
from the 48. Reeled in by George Kittle. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They're set up at the 35 now. On first down, they'll run. He finds space into the red zone. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This throw is caught. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out of the 6.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Charbonnet. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He fields it from the 8. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Gets this one to Harris. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 2nd and 3 now. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On first down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards.
He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. He's out in the clear. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. A type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Back now, pressure on its way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 3rd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Charbonnet. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they send a man in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We've got a screen to the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Completed left side to Smith. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders with a 4th and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
First down from the red zone. Buying some time left. Looking for the back that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Harris gets it on the counter. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Herbert now. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Herbert to throw. Kittle brings it in. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Throwing on first is Herbert. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Herbert from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. So that's an incomplete pass. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? So 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now Hurts. Got a man. Bowers has it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hurts throwing again. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Chargers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our 1st half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. We'll see what the 1st half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A tight end in motion now. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Not an open passing lane to be found anywhere. He took what he thought was the best one available, and they still managed to tip the ball away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Sending the tight end in motion left. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Completed to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You've got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throwing the out route complete. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Now a give on the counter. To the house. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This ball's cut by Bowers. This is ahead for about 5. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. He's keeping it. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the out route. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going ground on 1st and goal. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught by his back. And in for the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This taken from the 12. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Forced out to his right. As the open man downfield. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. This play goes for 36. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to reach the 6 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. On fourth down, Hurts. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal. Charbonnet. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep, and they pick him off again! And he takes this one back for the pick 6! That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets...
Their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Back to the air following the pick six. Hits his running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Looking for a throw here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Desperation time here on fourth. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds well short of that marker. Wow, they never let him get close there. Great effort to force the turnover on downs. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On first down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They'll run here on first down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Flushed out of the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Herbert here, third and long. Has it at the 7. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers continue piling it on here in the fourth. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 11-yard.
Trying again following the sack. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Woo! I am not sure we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back and was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. He'll throw it from his own end zone. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And he gets in, touchdown. The Chargers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Blown back, gets the handoff. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Raiders get to it.
Make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
He finds space, middle of the field. to the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. They're signaling for a stoppage here. And, yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. White. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Raiders putting up points in a game decided. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He has it. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Charbonnet. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another carry for Charbonnet. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in 2nd. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. On the move. Headed right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a 1st. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Rolling out to his left. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that was...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he had.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Headed out right. This finds Smith. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They've got to keep moving quick here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.